Our question today is our viewer would like to know what your thoughts are on bread.
Oh my. Bread. Boy, I sure used to eat a lot of it. I don't eat so much anymore. It's become kind of a treat. When I eat a lot of bread, when I have more than two sandwiches, say 4 slices of bread, for the next hours, I feel like I have a bowling ball in my stomach, and I've really decided to cut down on my bread intake. And depending on the bread, the more refined the flour is, certainly white bread, etc. These are fairly high glycemic indexes. They raise your blood sugar up, and all the way around, they're not the healthiest of foods. So what do I do about this? First of all, the places that we used to use bread in our house, we've adopted another strategy. I love hummus sandwiches and tofu salad sandwiches. But now instead of putting them on bread, my wife or I will take a big leaf of romaine lettuce, or even collards, or sometimes kale, but mostly collards and romaine lettuce, and we'll slather on the hummus or the tofu salad, a couple of cucumber sticks, carrot sticks, avocado slices there, and then we wrap it up and we do a lettuce wrap. And we get the sandwich eating sensation, but it's lettuce instead of bread. And I've noticed it's made a big difference as far as how I feel after I eat such a meal. So I've been cutting down on bread, especially if you have a gluten intolerance and you like regular bread, you probably want to cut down on that. That said, there are, in the whole world of breads, whole family of breads, there's the white bread on one side, which is really just sugar in a loaf there. But on the other side are these breads that are made of whole grains that have been sprouted, these sprouted grain breads. I have no stock in the company, but Mana bread and Ezekiel bread, these kinds of heavy, dark breads that, when you cut them, you can see the cut grains in the slices there. These, I think, if you're going to be eating bread, these are the ones you want. They are just so rich in fiber, but also the lignans and other beneficial molecules that are in these whole grains. And they're so dense and heavy, you're not going to eat very much of them. 1 or 2 slices, it's usually enough. And so if I'm missing bread, and we have some Mana bread in the freezer, I'll put some almond butter on a slice of that, maybe a little strawberry jam, and eat that. And 1 slice of that is usually enough for me these days. So in general, when it comes to breads, I think less is more. But if you really enjoy those heavy dark breads, and they certainly help with bowel function and probably blood pressure as well from the lignans, by all means do so. But if you wind up like I do, feeling, oh man, I can't believe I have this heaviness in my gut, well, pay attention to that, and you might want to think about the lettuce wraps or other ways to get your sandwich goodies without eating so much bread. So in our house, bread is a rare treat these days, and I think that's appropriate. Hi everyone, Dr. Michael Klaper here, announcing our new format for our Q&A with Dr. K. Each day, Andy Hagen will be asking me one question that's been sent in by our viewers. So if you want to see if your question is getting answered, do join us for our daily Q&A with Dr. K right here. Hope to see you then.